What is a deck? Nothing but a miserable pile of staples! Have at ye! Imagine a format where you have no staples, because you can craft no cards, open no bundles, buy no structure decks. Imagine a challenge run where all you have is 80 random Yu-Gi-Oh cards and your own will to survive. Could you win even a single duel on the Master Duel ladder? If you can, you'll be rewarded with one additional pack to add to your collection, plus whatever legacy packs you pick up along the way. Use them wisely, because in a Masochist run, that's all you'll be getting, and every card counts. I'm Hardleg Joe, if you didn't know, and it's time for me to fulfill my destiny. Like Simo before me, I will take up Yu-Gi-Oh's most difficult challenge and try my best to reach the top of the Master Duel ladder under the most insane conditions possible. Grab a snack and lean back, cause it's gonna be a long and bumpy ride. Last time on Master Duel Masochist. Okay, 1 second. So first we do this. Declare one monster card name. Blue Eyes White Dragon. It's only your opponent, so I can target it. Will they activate? They will. Then Cloak and Dagger activates, banishing the Blue Eyes. And now they can't activate her effect to negate, because they've already activated the one effect. Which means we can go in for 18, 24, and finally get a win in Gold 5! We did it, chat! The Cloak and Dagger helped! Oh, well, hello there. Welcome back to another episode of Master Duel Masochist. We're here in a brand new recording session. We're still in Gold 5, so it might be difficult, but we're also at the end of the month, so maybe most of the good people are already out and it'll be fine, it'll be easier. Only time will tell. I'm, of course, Hardleg Joe, and this is my friend Critter. Critter, I don't think you've said anything in the last few months. You want to deliver a nice, pleasant message to the people watching at home? Thank you, Critter. A man of many words as always. We'll just set him back there. Give him a little treat. Here, you want some gum? You want to get a little gum? He likes to sniff it. It smells really nice. Other than that, there's not a whole lot new going on. No events going on at the moment. No special deck to showcase this time. We're really just going back to Dragon Synchro, which we haven't played properly in many months. We were in the festival before where we couldn't play Synchro, so it'll be nice to bring this back, try out the Psy Reflector now that we have a couple new targets and everything for it. We got the Black Ship of Corn last time, that's in here. We've taken out the Mimicking Maneater bug, because again, we're trying to just be a little bit more aggressive. I don't think in Gold we can rely on setting a card and hoping it resolves. We've got some better traps now, 2 of the Lost Wind, we've got the Dinomicious, and that of course works with like our deep grave / double hooking thing of putting stuff in the grave, bringing it back, being able to synchro, or just bringing back some of our synchros, hopefully. The only thing that I probably should mention, the big elephant in the room, is Snake Eye Oak. If you missed the latest ban list at the time of recording, Snake Eye Oak has actually been banned. It's not banned yet, we still have a week, so we're gonna use this last week to really try to make the best use we can out of Snake Eye Oak. But after this, it's gone forever, which is put me in an interesting position because I can't think of any other Masochist series, Asimo or Trent or I Wish, where they had a card that was really useful that got banned. It's like a 0.01% chance to actually happen in a format like this where you have so few cards to begin with, and where they ban so few cards. So I want to do something special. I put up a poll over on the community tab of the YouTube channel and on Discord saying, for this unique, probably once in a lifetime chance, can I craft a card for the Masochist series? And the answer was almost overwhelmingly yes, you can, but the comment said you cannot choose what card you craft. In order for this to maintain masochism, you have to have it be random. So I'm gonna come up with a random way to craft a card, and we'll see that in a few episodes. And you know, if you disagree with that, if you think any kind of crafting is bad and wrong, you can put it down in the comments. But I've been doing this long enough, I've already changed the rules enough, I think it's fine. So you have that to look forward to in a couple weeks. For now, let's just jump back on the ladder and give Oak one last hurrah to see it on its way out. Hopping on down. All right, we got spell trap removal. We've got debate me, bro, dragon. We're up against Mr. Fortune, so you know, I guess he's the husband of misfortune. I'm not sure if you could hear it very well, but there's thunder and lightning. It's not very, very frightening. It's actually pretty chill, you know. That's this episode. We've got ASMR. You're chilling with your friend in his house while he plays Yu-Gi-Oh! And there's lightning going on. We're against Blue Eyes, but they don't appear to be in a good way, which is good for us. Go, Assault Beast. Let's grab this. I think we've put out this first. We go Zahak, and let me look. We've got ranks, so we could make Black Ship of Corn. We could make Nightmare. I don't think we want to make Nightmare. Turning a Blue Eyes face down, don't get rid of it. Chronicle Sorceress. Okay. Main phase 2. I think we're going to keep this in our hand just to discard, because I don't want to get rid of this, and I don't want to get rid of this. Yeah, and we'll set Heartbeat, just in case they get their way to the Eternal Soul. Yeah, they could have made the Blue Eyes Link 1. This is a spellcaster. I guess they just forgot, or maybe there's something I'm missing. Another one. Let's run out the 100 dragon. They got something they can activate. Get big. 400 more attack. And then let's just run over 1850. Oh no. Yeah, I have to stop this because it can't be destroyed by battle. So we're gonna get rid of that. Otherwise, I have no way to get rid of that. And then we attack for 2200. We got him on the clock. Well, unfortunate, but at least they used it now. This is one of those games where it's like, anytime I'm in this situation, I'm like, well, we have a chance we could win, but also, if they get their hands on, like, any good monster, we're just screwed. Okay, Ready Fusion. A level 6 or lower non-effect fusion monster. And then they can use that to make Spirit. So they can get to Blue Eyes, and we cannot allow them to do that. The question is, what do we send? I think we've got to keep the assault mode. We've got 3 of the guys in there. If we ever get it, it's like every synchro in the game. Alright, 300. Every monster we have in the game can get over this. We just need to draw a monster. That ain't a monster. So we're fine. We have an out to this. We might want to save it for something a little bigger, but we do have an out. Yoink. Go away, go away, go away, Dixieland. I think we go for Zahak, because if they do get a Blue Eyes, this does out the Blue Eyes. And it has the most attack. Wait, do they still get to send? Fuck. Oh, that's another one of the... Wait, hold up. Okay, so now we can make a level 6. What 6s do we have? We have Gaia, we have Brionic. Okay, I think we summon... Fiendish Chain. Negate its effects. Okay. Cannot attack. If it's destroyed, destroy this card. Alright, let's attack this first and see what it is and hope it's not another one of the Marshmallows. Okay, it's just Droll and Lock. Yeah, we're just gonna make a link. The unfortunate thing is because we bounced that back. This was a spellcaster too. They could have turned this into the dragon and summoned back Blue Eyes. They just chose not to.
Huh?
And their loss is our gain! There we go! The slow, plodding Rain Duel to win our first match of the day against... It's not even... I don't think it's even like a terrible Blue Eyes deck. No, never mind. Never mind, it's a terrible Blue Eyes deck. I was like, no, they have some stuff there, and Toon Warrior, Penguin Soldier, Light Ray Greffer. I'd say this is almost a Masochist deck, but there's no, they're using like structure deck stuff. All right, a win is a win. We're getting a nice little master pack here today. Soft and gentle for the ASMR pack. Let's just open it up and see what we get, shall we? Fortissimo. That's the opposite of what we're doing. We're not loudly yelling. Quiet today. Calm. Not good, even if you had Melodious. Armed Dragon Thunder, level 3. You can send one monster from your hand to the graveyard. Send this from the field to the graveyard. Summon a level 5 or lower. If this is sent to activate a dragon monster's effect, draw one card. Might be good. It is a wind monster. It is a dragon. I'd have to look if I have another armed dragon that I can summon. Unfortunately, I don't have any other dragons that activate effects by discarding card, but perhaps. Insector Exostag, 2 level 5 insects. We currently have no way to make this, unfortunately. Perform a Pal Odd Eyes Unicorn. When this card is normal or special summoned, target a Perform a Pal in your graveyard, gain life points equal to its attack. Not useful. While this is in the Pendulum Zone, when your Odd Eyes declares an attack, target one other Perform a Pal you control. The attacking monster gains attack equal to the original attack of the targeted monster until the end of the battle. Okay, no, we're staying calm. Sonata, the Melodious Diva. Good for Melodious. I guess they're running with a theme here. Oh, I see. A generic level 6 Synchro. That's the one that we make the easiest. Target one face-up card on the field, negate its effects. When you have no cards in your hand, you can destroy it. While you have no cards in your hand, if this card battles an opponent's monster, any battle damage is doubled. A Dark Synchro summoned using this card can make 2 attacks. Unfortunately, this is not a quick effect negate, it is a slow negate, but it's worth adding into the toolbox. It's better than some of the other things that we have. Gold Pride, that came out of nowhere. It certainly did. And our last card, the Tricky. XB to rock around. To rock around all right on top. It's tricky. All right, chat, just a small change to the deck. We have added the Infernity Doom Archfiend, and we took out the level 6 bird, whose only function was to synchro climb into Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. I think it's better to have cards that actually do something, and we can just sacrifice whichever one we think is less useful at the time in order to make this if need be. Otherwise, the deck is the same. We don't have enough Melodious. We don't have an Armed Dragon level 5. We do have a 7, so if we ever get a 5, we can go up. But this is Dragon Synchro version 30. Jumping back in. Second duel of the day. Going second once more, hey. Well, the Sky liked that song. This would be a decent hand going first. Going second is nice. We have Subversion. We can hopefully subvert their... Okay, never mind. We are going to be unable to target them, which I believe completely negates everything we could want to do. Let's, real quick, I'm not surrendering just yet. Let me check my deck. But if they get that up, can't target and we can't destroy. So, this. Well, I guess we can shuffle the field back with this, or banish it. We don't have any of those. They don't have any monsters yet, so that's good. Did they just search out that? I wasn't paying attention. Yeah. So maybe we could get in before they can get anything. Go forth, Dragon Knight of Creation. Attack my opponent directly. Full deck, full extra deck. Let's go ahead and make the full Monty. That's what we decided, by the way. When you and your opponent together have enough spell traps to fill up all the zones, it's called a full Monty. Fuck. Special summon one whose level is less than or equal to. Why does this level go up to 8 during the opponent's turn? Oh, I'm doomed, chat. I'm a doomed man. Well, at least they didn't attack me. Assuming this goes through. They've got a Solemn. That is most unfortunate indeed. Or some kind of counter trap that can negate summons. Go Infernity Doom Archfiend. Solemn Johnson. Alright. What else can we do here? So we're going to try this. Activate double hooking. We're going to send the Keeper of the Shrine. We're going to summon back Psy Reflector and Assault Beast. And they had the Spell Trap negate as well. I suppose there's a chance if we draw another Psi Reflector. We're not completely out of this game. We have exactly one turn. And they're just rubbing it in, aren't they? What up, bitch? Come on, Psi Reflector. Unfortunate. Wait, they didn't use Toon Bookmark. I'm an idiot. I am the biggest idiot. I didn't even realize that. Hold up, hold up, hold up. We can just destroy it. We can just destroy it with regular cards. We're still not out of this. We're going to make Nightmare Phoenix. We're going to use this. Discard the Bottomless. Destroy Toon World. Subversion. Into the back rooms you go. This is unfortunately still just a Cyber Dragon while they control no tunes. We're gonna need something big and we don't have a lot. I was right not to put the Bottomless because that would not have helped me against this. Unfortunate. Unless they put these together to make some kind of link, I'm pretty much screwed. They might be afraid of the back row. Ah, and there's the Toon Bookmark. Yep. We tried far and we got hard, but it wasn't quite enough. Exactly half our deck is traps. In fact, I think we have slightly more traps than monsters. So the chance that we'll draw all monsters is actually pretty low. Yeah, this is more what we're likely to see. They've got something. Could it be Maxi? Let's run out a monster and see if we can get him to discard a card. Secret effect of Heraldic Beast. Your opponent discards one Fuelos. Probably, if I had to guess, Branded. They do have a Velociraptor. Well, sometimes it be like that, I suppose. Ragnarika? So is this the infinite plant combo? Ogdo Abyss. Okay. I ain't dead. Once while this is on the field, quick effect, send all monsters from the field to the graveyard except monsters summoned from the graveyard. Notably, it was not summoned from the graveyard. So if it does that, it has to send itself. Behold, your own Fuelos.
Hi.
And a Snake Eye Oak. What do you think about that? Fuelos stands alone. Attack for 100! I will not go quietly into the night. I will do some damage this day. Got him on the 80 turn clock. It's a level 4, so that if they don't have anything, I can get to a level 6. They've got so much back row, but I think I have to go for it. Going for Plague Spreader. Actually, maybe they'll negate it if they think it's something that'll hurt them. Behold, Bryonic Dragon. Hit me with the Imperm. They did not hit me with the Imperm. We're spreading, baby. Called by. Well, we tried. But once again, we do not go quietly into the night. We dash bravely forward and hit our opponent for 2,300. More monsters. Battle phase. Whatever they've got, it's got less than 1850. Just another Fua. 2,300. We've got them on the clock. If they can't get anything, next turn we can attack for game. Oh no. Nunu. They get this back. This searches, I believe. No, it doesn't. Okay. Hold up. Bryonic Dragon. Bounce this back to the hand. Imperm. Alright, well we baited out the Imperm, chat. What is this effect? You control no, you can send an Ogdo Addict, special summon this from your graveyard, banish it when it leaves the field. Okay, so it gets banished when it leaves the field. One less Ogdo. 2,300. You got one more turn to dig your way out of this!
Hello?
Ah! Ash Blossom! All the hand traps in the world won't save you from my awful deck! I can't be hit by hand traps because I don't do anything good! Sometimes you win because your opponent bricks. I mean, it doesn't hurt that they're playing fucking Ogdoadic, which, you know, it's a cool idea. I liked it back in the day. Go Snake Rain, but unfortunately, it's just that bad that you could lose to a Masochist deck. You know what? We're gonna try something, chat.
Alright, chat. Alright, people watching at home. Today we're gonna do a real ASMR pack opening. You'll have to tell me down in the chat whether or not you enjoy this. Flip up, Silent Magician level 4. Pretty much useless, unfortunately. Star Seraph Scepter. That's the stick. If we had the chair, we might be in a better position, but unfortunately we do not. Insect Neglect. That poor bug. Look at it. Left all alone. Why would you do that to a nature area? I'm not even going to read it. Chronomaly. Cabera Trebuchet. Tribute one other Chronomaly. Target a face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes 0 until the end phase. Not particularly good, even in Chronomalies. Next up, we have Fossil Machine Skullwagon. Having played Fossils, I know this card's utility. If we could get something that sent it from the extra deck to the graveyard, it would be useful as spell trap removal, but we cannot do that, so it's pretty much useless. Next up, we have Symphonic Warrior Synthes. Flip. Add a Symphonic Warrior. Target a monster you control or in your graveyard whose name includes Symphonic Warrior. I will stop there because I have no Symphonic Warriors. Second to last card is a Samorg card. Pretty good if we could get a bunch of Samorgs, but unfortunately we don't have any. And finally, our last card. Perform a vow. Smile Sorcerer. I don't think it's going to be any good, but I'll read it just in case. If a monsters you control, whose current attack is higher than its original attack, is destroyed by battle or card effect, you could special summon this from your Pendulum Zone. I don't have a way to do that easily. If this card is normal or special summoned, add one Smile. Spell trap from your deck to your hand. If every monster you control is a Performer, Pal, Odd Eyes, or Magician, and this card's current attack is higher than its original attack, you control cards equal to the number of monsters you control whose current attack is high.
Okay, it's not very good. It's done. Okay. That was surprisingly difficult. I don't think I'll be doing that again, but let me know what you thought, if you really liked it.
I can bring ASMR Joe back. Just for you.
For now, let's jump back. All right, high stakes battle. If we can get one more win, we can rank up into Gold 4 and get 2 Master Packs. We do get to go first. Will our trap luck be good? Will our opponent be playing a deck on our level? Looks like over 40 cards. Just 42. 12 card extra deck though. Not the greatest trap lineup, but we do have Compulse with fundamental differences. And we've got 2 of these. So we can use this. Activate. Get Assault Mode activate. I think we make Navy Dragon Mech because when it's destroyed, we get the Psi Reflector back and then we can maybe make some other stuff. Either that or we make a level 7 and hope it survives until next turn, so that we have the way to make Crystal Wing. Because we've already got another Psi Reflector. And yeah, we're just going to summon an attack mode. You have double hooking to bring back any synchro we make. True. Maybe that would have been better to make just a 6. But I want as much survivability as possible. Alright. Awif 45N. Wait, that's like a bot name. Did I prepare a whole lot for like a bot? Is this just a bot game? Here I was I was doing all sorts of hype stuff, getting ready like, okay, we're gonna have to battle for our life. And it's almost certainly a bot. Either that or they just did not read their cards. Because this is, you discard this in order to search stuff. You do not summon it. Even if you did summon it, you wouldn't go to attack against this. This is dark unless they have Dishonest. The fuck? A monster, you can special summon this, negate the attack, then if you control a fusion monster, destroy the monster that declared an attack. Okay. So they're negating their own attack. They can make a level 7 synchro now, but they won't. So there's that. Now they have full Fiendsmith combo. Yeah, I guess they do. All right, well, I guess, you know, anticlimactic, but we'll take what we can get. We'll be back when this is over. All right, unless they've got another golden sword soul, this should be the end. Took a little longer than I thought, but we rank up. We get our gold, we get our win, we get 2 packs. I'll take whatever. Show me that glorious lion. Or bird? It's a bird. It's a bird. It's an eagle. I remember now. Yeah. Fly on the wings of an eagle. Dun 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 dun. Master pack number 1 for winning the bot duel. Honestly, barely even deserved, but we get what we can get. We got 1 shiny. Ignite Lancer, only good if you have a whole bunch of ignites. Enlightenment Paladin. I suddenly know so much about swords. This is a generic level 8 synchro, and it's a dark synchro. I think we have some stuff with that. Unfortunately, if I recall, its effect is like useless. If it's synchro summoned using a magician pendulum, target a spell in the graveyard, add it to your hand. When this destroys a monster by battle, inflict damage equal to that monster's original attack. Alright, so it's not terribly bad. I mean, we won't get the Magician Pendulum effect, but just doing some extra damage on a 2500. The problem is, at least with our deck, we have the ability to make, like, any monster with, what's his name? The Psi Reflector between the levels of 5 and 9. And so why would we make this 2500 attacker when we already have the Gaia Sun that's 2600 and attacks twice? That's usually going to do more damage. So maybe this will be useful in the future, but at the moment, I don't think it's even worth playing. Noru Arises the Vernal Dragon. Well, it is a dragon. Okay, now I can see it. I was like, what the fuck is this? It's got a weird, like, neck thing. If this card is in your graveyard, send a level 5 or higher from your hand to the graveyard, special summon it, but banish it when it leaves the field. If this card is destroyed by battle, or if its owner's possession is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, target 1 card your opponent controls and banish it. Unfortunately, we just don't have enough level 5 or higher monsters to really make this worth it, and also no way to get it in the graveyard in the first place. I mean, we have some cards that let us discard, but I don't think it's worth playing this just to, like, bring it back. Especially since its only effect is if it gets destroyed, we can banish something. Super Quantal Union. Well, I'm glad that they got the Union formed, you know? Whatever their boss is, they've had it too good for too long. Worm Falco! It's a worm. Change all worms face down. Okay, whatever. A World of Prophecy! This is technically the boss of the spellbook archetype, but no one uses it that way, but we don't have enough spellbook, so we can't use it that way. Advanced Crystal Beath Amber Mammoth. I don't know why I got like a lisp there for a second. We can't use this. This isn't even good like in Crystal Beast. Okay, what's our super rare? What would be a good super rare? Forbidden Lance? Altergeist Meluseek. We do have quite a few Altergeist. I don't think we have enough to make a deck, but this is just like removal. It can attack directly, and when it inflicts battle damage, target a card, send it to the graveyard. Obviously, it does have to remove, or obviously it does have to attack. Obviously, it is like a normal summon. I'm not sure if this is necessarily better than the, what's it called? The Archfiend Eccentric, but it does the same thing. It gets rid of spell traps, it gets rid of monsters. It can potentially, if they only have one thing, remove multiple things. I'll see if we can throw this in. This might be a good card to throw in just as some removal. All right, and then we get a pack for ranking up into Gold 4. Unlike the bot win, we deserve this one. You know, this was a long time coming. This is 3 duels worth of stuff building up, and it's a Megalith card. I don't think we have any other Megaliths. 6 Samurai, we only have a couple of those. Gladiator Beasts, we only have a couple of those. Starlight Junction, I played this in my original Crystron build. I don't think it's very good anymore. During your opponent's turn, if you special summon a Synchro, you could target a card on the field, shuffle it in the deck. A neat little bit of removal, but not good enough in the modern day, a bit too slow. We got our second Hazy Flame Griffin, might be good for the fire deck, although we still don't have a payoff for that. Synchron Resonator. If a Synchro is on the field, you can summon this from your hand. You only use this once per way. If this is sent to the graveyard, target a Resonator in your graveyard, add it to your hand. Huh. This might be worth playing, because if we get this and Psi Reflector, then that's how we get into Clearwing Crystal Wing Dragon. Because we can make a level 7, special summon this from our hand, make Crystal Wing. Unfortunately, if we don't have that, it's pretty much useless. The question is it worth playing this one of that's almost useless most of the time, so that it is useful when we happen to draw our level or the card that we have 3 of? I don't know. I'll have to look, but it's at least worth considering. We've got Pegasus Wing. This is for a Valkyrie. And our last card is Madolche Salon. Like so many of these others, we don't have enough Madolches. But we can change up the deck a little bit. Let's go take a look and see what we can come up with. Alright, so after looking at the deck long and hard and leg, we decided to go ahead and add the Synchron Resonator in there. Just make it a 42 card deck. It's slightly less consistent, but it was barely consistent to begin with, so I think we're fine. Again, this is almost useless unless we've already got Psy Reflector, but we do have 3 of this, so there's a chance that this happens. We also went ahead and put in the Meluseek, and we took out the other Dragunity Tuner. That was only good if we could get into this with that in the graveyard, or if we got it in the graveyard, this can bring it back and we can make like a Virus Swordsman, but that seems unlikely. Honestly, I'm less sure about this just in general, although it does still have some comeback potential. Maybe we'll get rid of this if we need a little bit more consistency or whatever, but I think this should be good. This is version 31 of the deck. Let's jump back in, and oh, I also put what's his name? Enlightenment Paladin. He's in here. I almost forgot. We took out the Link 4, the Agave Dragon, because we've never been in a situation to make it. And we put this in here just in case, like, we get Soranir and one of our tuners, we have an 8 that we can make that can actually be made with regular monsters. I'm not sure if we'd ever want to, because Soranir has 25, but this could attack for game because it does the burn damage. So that's 31. Now let's jump back in. Alright, another duel, another dollar. We're going second. And I think our opponent might be on DDD. They've got an extra D there. I know there is one card that's like a 4D. We can make a level 6 Synchro with this and this. We've got a couple traps, depending on what they do. Ah, I see. I can't beat Drill Beam. Yeah, I'll just surrender. I ain't gonna try. Go for it. Alright. Going in, another duel, another dollar, going second. We got the 2-card combo. If we were going first, we could make Crystal Wing, assuming we didn't get disrupted. Fortunately, now we're going second against Galaxy Eyes, maybe? Sky Striker? No, it's Galaxy Eyes. Yeah, if they make like any negate, we're doomed, but maybe they're awful. Maybe we can bait something out with the bonfire. They'll think we're on like Snake Eyes or something. Alright, they've made Galaxy Eyes Tachyon Dragon. They did not search the counter trap though, unless this is the last thing in their hand. They searched another trap that was like, target an Ixie and summon something 4 ranks higher so they can get a rank 12? That might be brutal. Depends what they make and when they make it, but I might be able to beat this. I guess there's only one way to find out. Double hooking's nice. Let's see if we can bait out the Ash. Or the counter trap. Okay, they're using this now. 4 ranks... Oh, 4 ranks higher than... Oh, they're just making a rank 8. Alright. Everything turned out better than expected. Okay, unless that last card is Ash or Droll or something, I think we should be good. Let's go ahead. Psy Reflector. Activate. Get me the wolf. Ooh. Okay, so I need to make a 7. Let's go ahead, reveal this. Summon this. We've already got 4, 5, 6, 7, so we add 2. Counting is fun. So we make Gaia Blaze. Then we special summon the Synchron Resonator. And go into Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun! Cha-cha! They have to do this at the start of the battle phase. They did not. Level 5 or higher, so I need to attack this one. They activate the effect. I chain, so I get much bigger. Oh, they had Tachyon Transmigration the whole time. Yeah, I'm just dead. Rude. If we were going first, we have the Floodgate. Maybe they'll brick. Maybe they'll brick. Maybe they'll brick. They've only got a 14-card extra deck. No. Well, Ogre in defense position. Dragon's Bind stops them from special summoning with anything less attack than this, but Kashtiras are just more attack. Granted, Deep Dark Trap Hole's actually good here. It would stop stuff like Magician Souls. If we had gone first, we'd have everything! Okay, that's not Dragoon. It's Spa. Alright, Spa I can deal with. Yeah, let's just activate this and see if it gets them out of anything. Alright. Normal summon Ambacrombue. Battle phase. Attack. Alright. One monster dealt with. We got the Dragon's Bind. We got the Deep Dark. We got the Divine Wrath, although we really don't want to use this if we don't have to. Let's see what they got. If they've got another Kashtira, Deep Dark Trap Hole will take care of it. I can't let them draw into anything good. This is useless without this. If I send this, then this just doesn't do anything. I have a chance I draw into more of these. We can't let them get such advantage. Yeah, they have Red Eyes Huh? Yeah, they have Red Eyes Fusion, but apparently they only play one Dark Magician, and it looks like they sent it to the graveyard with the Magician's Souls, so they couldn't activate Red Eyes Fusion. I think they might not have thought out their careful plan quite all the way through. Yeah, you just play one of each, and then Dragoon with the Red Eyes Fusion and the Predaplant Verte. But if you send this to use this, drawing into this, it doesn't help you. Interesting. Well, we didn't... we got it. Our opponent lost. That's the important part. Alright, we've earned our way up to 4 more legacy packs, so let's go ahead and open those. No idea what we're trying to get. Maybe it could be something. Flip it up, close your eyes. There we go. DDD Dragon King Pendragon. It's a double dragon, but 3 Ds. If this card is in your hand, tribute a dragon monster and one other fiend monster from your hand or your side of the field, special summon this. Discard 1 card, this gains 500, destroy a spell trap. Awful. Just awful. Send 1 non-effect to the graveyard, draw 2 cards. Huh. Do we play this in like the normal monster deck because we can send off a token and draw 2 cards? No, it has to go to the graveyard, so we can't send a token. Larva Moth, Silent Insect. Shh. Be very quiet. This card is changed to defense position when normal summoned. Negate all continuous spells and continuous traps. I guess it stops skill drain, if we had to worry about that. Mammoth Graveyard! Classic playground card. Arlanwe. Not a classic card. Heart of Clearwater. The equipped monster's attack is 1300 or higher. Destroy this. Monster equipped with this card is not destroyed by battle or card effects that target. I remember when I first got into Yu-Gi-Oh! And I was like, there has to be some way to break this. And maybe there was back in the day, but these days, not so much. And Hero Signal. Okay, nothing worth playing. Let's go ahead and get to that Master Pack. You know we're masters, and we're packing after midnight for you. Bum, 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 ba-da-do. Naturia Rock. It sure is. Look into this. Are these the eyes of mercy? It has no mouth, yet it must scream. Once per chain, when a trap is activated, send the top card of your deck to the graveyard. Special summon this from your hand. I was like, oh, is that a negate that mills? No. No, not quite. Paleozoic Hallucigenica. Target 1 monster, its attack and defense become halved. Not the worst Paleozoic, but it lives next door to the worst Paleozoic, and they often hang out together. I don't think this is worth playing yet. Maybe if we got a lot more Paleozoics. Who knows? Fiendsmith in Paradise. I mean, all I need now is a Lacrima and a Fiendsmith and the Tract, and then we'll be good. And I hear this calling. All I need is Numeron Network and 4 of the Numerons, and we'll be good. Doll monster, Miss Maidchin. Welcome to our house. Here I live with Cologne, Grandpa DeMeadow, and all the other dolls. It is a normal monster. Viper's Grudge. Non-reptile monsters you control cannot attack. Also, you cannot activate their effects. And use each of the effects once per turn. If a reptile is destroyed by battle or graveyard, special summon a level 4 or lower reptile from your deck. If this card is destroyed, return all your banished reptiles to the graveyard. I don't think we have enough reptiles to make that work. That's interesting. I think it's a little outdated. Brain control. I like brain control. Target a monster that can be normal summoned or set, take control of it. In certain formats, this is not bad. I don't think at the moment we want to play this. Most of the time, it's better off to just have, push stuff into the back rooms. But it's good. It's a good thing to add to our arsenal. And our last card is Battery Man Charger. This is like our third one. We have no other good Battery Mans. Okay, let's jump back into it.